Hello again. It's I, skippysimon. So good to see you. Hello. And yes, I speak with a fake British accent sometimes. Damn with the. I'll throw that in the garbage. uh, how are you today? I just woke up not too long ago. I slept for a good 14 hours straight and maybe 3 hours gay. So a total of 17 hours. And only a couple more days till I get to take off this heart rate monitor on my chest. I got this little thing right here on my chest. I got to take it to the VA hospital and say, hey, here you go. Because it's talking. It's talking to this box that's like over there. Man, technology's something else. But I reheated a chicken sandwich. I took it apart because the last thing I want in life ever is microwaved pickles. So I took the buns off, placed the chicken patty onto a microwave safe plate, and then I put it on the thing, the microwave, and it heated it. I used the power of Jesus to heat the chicken sandwich. And now I have a reheated chicken sandwich. And oh boy. It's weird when you sleep like a bunch of hours and you're still tired. How does that work? Also, this is a tidbit of information that I need to pass on to the younger generations. Okay? Which is the value of patience. Okay? Let me teach you the value of patience. On the back of a lot of microwave goods, phenomenal as always. On the back of microwave products, it'll say, after you pull out of the microwave, let it sit for 5 minutes. Okay? You listen to that box. You let it sit for 5 minutes. And the reason why I say that is because you could suffer from scalding burns in your mouth if you don't. Heed the warnings. Be patient. Another thing, too, if you cook a steak, let it rest for like a good 5-10 minutes because the steak's still cooking. Okay? And it'll get much tastier if you just let it rest for a little bit. Trust me. I haven't made a good pan-fried steak in a while. I need to do that. But in the meantime, I got me a chicken sandwich. Put a little dollop of coleslaw on it. Meow. Mm-mm. Because I pulled the chicken out of the microwave. And it was just extremely hot to the touch. So, what did I do? I let it sit for a good 5-10 minutes. And now it is perfect. But I was trying to think about something to talk about. And I might as well be open about my drinking problem. I don't drink anymore, and that's the problem. I used to have a lot more fun when I was drunk. I used to sleep around a lot. I used to sleep with a lot of my friends' girlfriends and wives. Biggest difference I've found between a girlfriend and a wife is a boyfriend will fight you, but a husband will threaten you with a gun. I found out that the hard way. Oh boy. But my drinking problem, it kind of started, I guess, in 2015 when I quit. Mind you, I had this iced tea for about a week in my fridge. It was from Popeyes, and I just doctored it with some sweet and low and some lemon. Still tastes great. But yeah, that day they ran out of Diet Coke. I forgot that I had that iced tea in my fridge. Oh well. Drinking problem. So, my mind you, I was a straight edge kid growing up. Like, for those of you who don't know what the straight edge movement was, it was for a bunch of guys like myself who didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't do drugs. I didn't have sex. I was pure. Whatever that meant. But to be honest, I didn't need to be drinking as a teenager. I didn't need to be smoking weed. I'm glad I didn't. Because I saved that for the military. As I tell people, before I joined the Army, I didn't drink, smoke, do drugs, or have sex. Then I joined the Army, got out of basic training, went to Korea, where I drank, smoked, did drugs, and had sex. And I can honestly say that Uncle Sam is the uncle that touched me. It better not be a hair. Whatever. Might have been like a membrane from a vegetable, but could have been this. Who knows? So, for all those years that I didn't drink or party, not party, but it's more hang out. But I made up for it in the military. Had a good time too. When I got out of the service, all my straight edge buddies were doing drugs and drinking. I was like, all right, sounds good. You know, I'm in the punk scene. I'm getting drunk. I'm in the raver scene, doing drugs, hanging out with hippies, smoking weed. It's fun. Mm. But sometimes the fun go bye-bye. That's kind of what happened in 2015, where I just got completely bored with drinking. It was just, I was just over it. You know, I was tired of waking up fat, sweaty, wonder why my arms are numb. Oh wait, my ride's here. I gotta cut this short. I'm sorry, but guys, I'll be down in a second. But but I just got bored with drinking. Well, also too, my tolerance. My tolerance was just unreal. You know, like I brought a 30 pack to a party one time. I take it back about two 30 packs to my friend Sean Polofsky's 4th of July party. The 130 pack was for her party. The other 30 pack was for me. All right, because I had to host the open mic at the Comedy Store. So, in a 6-hour period of time, I drank a 30 pack, went and hosted the open mic at the Comedy Store, made out with Jenna Jameson. I have pictures. And had an insane 4th of July. Oh yeah, mind you, I got paid $100 to make out with Jenna Jameson to piss off Joe Rogan because I was friends at the time with Jenna's financier and Jenna, and she was like, I don't like Joe Rogan, and I was like, me neither. And her financier guy, who's awesome, he was like, I'll give you $100 to make out and make him jealous. I'm like, you got it. That was fun. But I was good at drinking. Real good. But like I said, my tolerance was just unreal. Like I went to Vegas last year in January, not for the New Year's. We went the day after New Year's, and that was awesome because the line out of Vegas was miles long, but the line going into Vegas was nobody. But I ended up, me and my best friend went to my favorite bar This place called Frankie's Tiki Lounge. I like Polynesian drinks. I like strong rum drinks. We went there. Their drinks are like $15 a pop. And I drank over $200 worth of tiki drinks. My buddy, for every one drink he would have, I would have three. I was just, and I was driving. Okay? I didn't get drunk. I was completely fine. Then we went back to where we were staying on Fremont Street, and I went and bought a 6-pack of tall boys, or tall cans, not tall boys, but tall cans. And I just destroyed those, and I was like, doesn't that suck? But the biggest problem, my biggest drinking problem, and I didn't realize it was a drinking problem until, because I used to be in this gay punk rock cover band called Black Flag, and the band was made up of a bunch of straight edge dudes, straight edge kids, and one of them always talked about how people who drink become punishers. And I was like, well, what's a punisher? And he was like, when you're all drunk and you're talking just about nothing, that's a punisher. And he was right. I was a punisher. I would be up all night just shooting the shit, happy, drunk. And it was awesome, but yeah, it was a punisher. And now that I'm not drinking, I see what he's talking about, and I can't hang out at bars anymore. I can't, to me, if I'm going to have a conversation with someone, I'd rather do it over dinner, not over a loud jukebox at some honky tonk, at some rustic dive. But yeah, that's probably my biggest drinking problem, is that it opened my eyes and made me realize that I didn't have as many friends as I thought I did. I had drinking buddies, not actual friends. I had drinking buddies. They were just people that were around, and the only thing we had in common was the alcohol in our hands. That was it. Because, I don't know, like people just would hang around me just because I had really good stories, and I just felt like I was being like a human Nintendo or a joke jukebox, and I just got tired of it, and I don't know. I kind of didn't want to be treated like another cable channel or entertainment source or something. I don't know. I just want to have intelligent conversation with people and have a good time. But I don't know. It's so my drinking problems are, I don't like to hang out at bars. I have difficulty getting drunk, and I don't like hanging out with drunk people at all. Yeah, I've dated I dated this girl who she could not get her shit together, and just DUI after DUI after DUI, and it's like some people just don't need to be driving at all if they can't stop drinking. It's really that simple. But luckily, I never got a DUI. I was lucky enough. I was just talking about this with a friend of mine about how I did a show at the Ontario Improv, and I destroyed. It was awesome. Corey and Chad, the Smash Brothers, these twins that live out in the Inland Empire. They're awesome dudes. They used to be Ralphie May's opening act. They're just fucking great guys. Anyway, they would have me on their dirty show. And I would go down there and because dirty is where I shine. I like dirty jokes, and dirty humor, and it's smart filth up here. Anyway, so I would do this show, and I destroyed to a point where the entire audience took me out to this Mexican restaurant and got me wasted. Okay, wasted. Okay, and I had to catch a plane the next day to go to Pittsburgh to go to my friend's wedding. Okay, and I was just I did so great at the improv, just annihilate. And these people were just like, here, have a shot of tequila. Here, have a Corona. Have a shot of tequila. Have a Corona. How can I say no? How can I say no? I'm just one man. But so 12:30 came rolling around, and I'm like, I need to go. I have to pack. I didn't pack. Hadn't packed yet. I need to go home, pack, get ready for my flight. And so I was like, listen, I got to say goodbye. I got to duck. I got to French exit. I got to do something. I got to get out of here. So I did. And I got out of there. I thanked the Smash Bros. Got in my ride, the old death machine. I miss my old death machine. Went to Carl's Jr., went to Krispy Kreme, got some to-go happiness, and then I was on the road on the 10 freeway. I put Van Halen on my Zune, because I had a Zune, and I loved that thing. It was freaking awesome. I was just Panama all the way back to freaking Hollywood until I got on the 101, and right around the Rampart exit, I got Christmas lights in my back rearview mirror, and I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm wasted. Okay, I am wasted. And I just go, oh, great. I'm going to jail tonight. Going to jail tonight. I pull off on the Vermont exit off the 101. And I roll down my window, and as I'm rolling down the window, the cop is yelling at me in Spanish. And I'm like, oh, I'm definitely going to jail tonight. So I go to the top of the ramp. I hang a right. There's another cop with another one that they pinched. So apparently they're on a sting operation tonight. So I pull in front of them, and I just turn off the vehicle, turn off my lights, and put my hands on my steering wheel, and I'm just like, I'm going to jail tonight. Get out my information. I just hand it to him. The officer goes, do you know why I pulled you over this evening? I go, because you wanted to tell me how good of a driver I was? And he started laughing. He's like, no. He's, you were swerving. I was like, I was swerving? He's like, yes. I'm like, oh. Officer goes, have you had anything to drink tonight? And I was like, well, maybe. And he's like, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle? And I'm like, I'm going to jail. Takes my information, puts it under his tick clip pocket. Starts having me do the touch your nose, touch your nose, touch your nose. I can do that all day drunk. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Then he goes, I need you to stand on one leg and recite the alphabet backwards. And I'm like, officer, there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to do that. He's like, why not? I go, I have a bad equilibrium. I am a horrible skateboarder. And I have a steel rod in my leg and a steel hinge for an ankle because I'm a horrible skateboarder. Because I shattered my ankle skateboarding. Long story. Do it again for the morphine, though. But the officer was like, officer goes, are you on any drugs tonight? And I go, just Viagra. And he started laughing. He goes, why, did you think you were going to get some? And I go, well, more than this, hopefully. And he started laughing. And then he had me do this touch your finger exercises. He was preparing the breathalyzer. And then he takes the breathalyzer. He's like, all right, I need you to breathe into this. And I breathed in very gently. I was like, he's like, no, I need you to breathe in harder. I was like, he's like, I need you to breathe out as hard as you can. I go, I heard the thing go beep. And I go, did I win? And mind you, I still had Pennsylvania plates and Pennsylvania driver's license at the time. The officer takes my information, looks at it, looks at me, then he goes down, he pops off the top of the breathalyzer, he hands me my ID, hands me the breathalyzer tip. He goes, get home safe. I go, thank you, officer. and I got home safe, and I got on the plane the next day, and I have this story to tell. So, but yeah, luckily I never got a DUI. But I've dated so many girls that have gotten DUIs. Jeez. My last girlfriend had 3 DUIs and 5 years of unpaid taxes, which why she had to get paid for her porns and Amazon gift cards because God, you can't tell by looking at a hot girl that she's a felon. You really can't. Dude, if you love a girl, go get a background check. That's all I gotta say. Get a background check. It's like $40. County courthouse. Just go do it. I did it with the last girl I was involved with. It was the best thing I ever did. Make sure you're not hooking up with a liability. And women, do it too. Oh my God, please. Please. Any girl who wants to date me, please do a background check on me. Please. You'll find out. Ain't shit. Except for like when I got thrown in jail for smoking weed in an amusement park, but that I believe has been expunged. It's been 30 years. Wow. Crazy to think about. You're getting old, Skip. You're getting old. But anyway, you guys have a great day. And yeah, I got a drinking problem. I just don't drink anymore. And that's a problem. I wish I did. I'd probably be still hooking up with my friends' girlfriends. But it was fun. Till it wasn't. Till until somebody's chasing you with a gun. Don't let that happen to you, okay? Heed my warning. Heed my warning, okay? All right? People get married for a reason, okay? And go, hey, look, you see this? You see this? See this person? See this? That's the best I can do. That's it. You see this? You see this? Huh? That's the best I can do. Legally, that's the best. See this? That's the best I can do. That's my little investment. That's the best I can do. Hang on to her. That's the best you can do. Congratulations. I still waiting on the best. I had her at one point, but I let her go, and that was dumb on me. It happens. I've had a lot of great girlfriends. I've had a bunch of crappy ones, but hey, I'm like a bee, and I like to go and sniff all the flowers. And sometimes I get them with my stinger. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, that was fun. But yeah, I got a drinking problem. I don't drink anymore. Nobody wants to hang out with me. Boo fucking who. And I can't stand drunks. It sucks. Oh my God. Like, there's people from my past that I would love to hang out with, but all they want to do is get drunk. And I'm just like, no, I can't. It's not in me anymore. Oh well. We all got problems. Don't we? Yeah, we do. I do. I know I got problems. But a bitch ain't one. Fuck you. No, not fuck you. I was just saying fuck you. Whatever. It's just fun to say. Say fuck you. Tell me to go fuck me. Say, hey, Skippy, fuck you. See, I can take it. Yeah, if you ever need to tell somebody to go fuck themselves, just, tell me. Hey, Skippy, go fuck yourself. Be like, thanks. All right, I'm going to go fuck myself. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.